What's up?
Welcome to Kennesaw,
Hey, it's
Georgia, in the
raining.
greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going.
I blame the rain.
On the move from inside his own 20. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Maryland Terrapins offense takes the field. And these guys involve everybody in the
I
passing
chose
game,
this
and none
thing to
more
be tough.
prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws.
I guess it's good defense.
With a great tight end.
After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he can't on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the crowd bringing the energy, trying to help this defense get off the field on 3rd and 10. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. And how easy was that for this offense? Tight end just wide open on the outside.
Yeah, and Reese, one thing, I know this defense is concerned with all the speed offensively they've got at the wideout position, but you can't forget about the tight end. There's no way that guy should be that wide open on the perimeter of the field.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Owls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick pass on the fly motion. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They finally get him on
My
the
gosh, that was a good run.
Change for the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. We saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
Well, we got a game of the year.
For the touchdown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
I would run.
Last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The inside handoff. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Going downfield for the big play. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Made the play on the pitch, was hoping to make one on the return.
He's not doing good.
The offense, pay it off from the 26.
That was like a
Looking
punt.
for a productive play on first down. Leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
Just a simple power play, power football. Be strong,
We going past
Make it
him.
a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you, keep them off balance.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Crosses the 45. Delivers the stiff arm. He finally
And
goes out of bounds.
flag!
Explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The analytics nerds will
That's
tell you that
amazing.
4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick handoff. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. He'll mark it at the 8.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drop.
Throw to the end zone.
That throw.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
Big defense.
The line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. This is a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Cook. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
He's got it. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Maryland! quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They go to the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Taking a breather.
They'll line up for a second down play.
It's a good game.
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Might as well stick with it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And is incomplete on third down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Scanning the field, it's Cook. Fires one high and deep. Oh, what a grab by the defense.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always...
That was like a punt.
Your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Right back to it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. The lone back's got it. Makes him talk to the hand.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground.
Are we just going passing this guy?
Put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. On the move at the 30. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Oh no, he's hurt.
You can feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness, this defensive line flying upfield. What do? Throw a screen right behind it, get it to your running back.
And to the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
We beat Maryland.
An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off with a score.
Then we might be okay.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
If we go to the playoffs, we get blown out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense.
But they are making bad
Mistakes are
play.
going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They go right back to him. Runs through the tackle. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Perkins. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
Just took
Halfway
out
there
the
on 1st
best
down, it's 2nd and
weapon.
5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. They run the reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield.
Hell yeah.
Loss of 6. Big loss on the last play. Threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll knock him down.
And I know it's not a 1st down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Finds his big tight end. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. To the air on 1st down. Getting some heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Just
Good
much juice on that
defense.
one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Well, actually, that was a bad throw. That's what I'm talking about bad play.
But the defense can get off the field now. Pocket starts to collapse. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Kick is good.
They win the game.
Show for the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. NC State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field at will. They're up 14 over the Pandas. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage.
Yeah, and a lot of offenses, when they get their free safety matched up man-to-man, they're going to take shots because they believe their guy can win. Really nice man-to-man coverage and a nice job making a play on the ball at the end that resulted in incompletion.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Unloads it left. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the
We got
quarterback.
3 sacks.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly out to the tight end.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Why are we
This
struggling
defense has a
so
lot of speed,
bad?
especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Hubs it downfield. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Looking for
I'll fix it.
Touchdown, Owls! How about that D coming up with a play like that? Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a man, it's Cook. Lets it fly on the move. Catch inside the 25. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive results in a field goal. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play.
Well, we get the ball
Kickoff and
back.
kickoff return teams on the field, and we are just about ready to go in the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the lone back. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? And with that, the chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Kennesaw State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
He got motion.
Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Maybe a little long for a field goal, definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as he'll go for it on 4th down. Finds his tight end.
He just very giant.
But not before he picks up the 1st down.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just causing wreckage in the secondary.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and leading the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Coming out with it, it's Hart. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the
He's
ball
still
back
not
at the top,
bad.
and offense ready to go. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances. But
Did we
that's what's
just
going to have to
hurt
happen for
him?
them to win this game.
Damn.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And this offense can ill afford to
We
come
just
up
took
empty
the
on this
secret
drive,
weapon
already
out.
trailing by multiple possessions. Quick strike complete. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs.
Whoa. Time out. Is that the backup quarterback? Yeah. He's not hurt.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This offense has a second down play. Off play action. He lets it fly. It's complete.
That's a
huge
touchdown.
pickup. And he's running in the open. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Terrapins.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Snowed under by the defense.
And I think a lot of people are going to go, why do you run the route short? You know, like you got to run that route into the end zone so when he catches it, he gets credit for the two-point play. But they're stopped short, no points.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They'll try the run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the single back. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. That is just a solid
pass caught.
roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest and pound that rock.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. To the ground to try to move the chains. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This is a game of swings.
He is still not in the game.
Great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And that's such a great job.
That was a freshman.
Seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Already a chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in the big moment.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
That was kick.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Nice return
But
there.
that's
He'll be dragged down
best
to
kick.
34. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback extends the play. Keeps it himself and gets to first. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. And the Terrapins are flying down the field. Dropping back, it's Cook. Flips it out in the flat. Shakes off the defender. And this one will
Good
be
defense.
stopped for no gain. They tried that left side, but the defense was very disciplined and shut it down for no gain.
And you can see a great job by the defense understanding when the back slipped out to the left, they expanded with him, understood where the pass was going, broke on the football, and made a nice...
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the fourth quarter, when you need the two-point conversion?
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
Let's see what
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. power football with the run.
Oh,
Touchdown,
you were
Kennesaw
going to
State.
trick
And they
me.
grab the advantage,
Hey,
taking
man,
the
let's
lead
go.
here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hart. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Dropping back, it's Cook. They're bringing heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And this defense breaks it open as they return it
Hell
to the
yeah.
house for 6. The defense
We
comes
won.
up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
Because of our defense.
And score, creates the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Immediately fires to the middle.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Ball a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Stocker. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. At the 35, he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Feeling some heat. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Stocker. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Still trying to find a window. And he got a hand
Good
on it to knock it down in the end
defense.
zone.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to.
1 and 2
Offense
in
stays aggressive. I
Maryland
think they stay aggressive because they know
division
they're in field goal
would
range.
be
They got
awful.
that 3 in their back pocket.
And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. And the Terrapins line it up with a first and goal. Dropping back, it's Cook. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's in.
Good
Complete as he was
defense.
trying to finish the drive with a score.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up third down.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Coming after it. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. First down here from the offense. Single back formation, and they give it to it. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. After not really playing their best earlier